Hey people, this is going to be quick and very educational. To learn more about COVID, we're going to go back 2,800 years to 800 BC, where it's written about in the book of Isaiah. We're going to find it right here on the top of Isaiah 24. Behold, Yahweh makes empty the earth and makes it waste, and distorts its service, and scatters abroad its inhabitants. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant. COVID. They say this is K-BID, but this is a K-O-V-D. This B and V they mix up all the time. That's why Hebrew sounds so strange, but it's a B with the dot in it, and it's a V without. And so this is COVID. So the Ka is to give, and the O is to see. The V or the B is in, and the D is through. And so the Ka is the giving hand. In all the ancient language, the Ka was the open hand, is to give cover, to give, to subdue, or to fold. It meant the same thing in every language. The Ka, the Egyptian, is the giving soul of life, the life force to give. The Kaf, and it was an open hand. It meant to give in every language. The Kaf, a palm of a hand, and it could give a hush, or give a suppress, or give a lift. It was the power to give, the giving power. To give Adoni to. And you see most of the time this word comes up, they'll give it the meaning of Lord. Adoni is my Lord. And we'll see in the Greek that it's the same word as Lord. The Kyrios is the Lord. And the master is also the Kyrios. The servant as the master. So this says, then masters Baka the arch, makes empty. This is where your word vacuum come from. You know, the Spanish and the English mix up the B and the V often. I guess they didn't have the dot in their oldest book. But this is where your word vacuum come from, to make empty, to Baka. This is what we do at Mardi Gras. We get rid of get everybody good and drunk, and whoever's still drunk after Mardi Gras, that's we vacuum. We take them to jail. It's time to go to work after Mardi Gras. Time to start planting the fields. Then you vacuum the arch. So this is you. And so in this Hebrew, this is the book of the Lord. And so it's you. It's your book. So the Greeks didn't understand that you have different qualities. And so they just called them the Kyrios. The Kyrios on the shelf that all have different qualities. So this is E-N-E. It means the cycle of life. And so the cycle of life is in that time, and that time is then. Then you vacuum the arch, and the arch is on the top. And that's what they're trying to do, is they're trying to vacuum the arch. There's too many people on top now, and they want to get everybody back down to be the COVIDs, the servants. So this Ovid it's a Latin word meaning the sheep, the servants, the Ovids. To black, to velak, to O-W-E, penny, to black, to O, penny. I mean, to scrub it off the list, to black it out. We picks make Chevy. Make Chevy is to keep it with you. Our pitchfork we Chevy. To make Chevy would be to put your sword in its holster, to carry it with you. So we look at a couple words here in this Greek. It reads a little different. But this word shall uncover is usually apocalypse. It'll read apocalypse most way through the Bible, shall uncover. But here it's inoculips, as in inoculate. You can see the meaning of that word here in the cheerology, the offense inoculum. And it's the same hand you use when you're a kid playing doctor and pretending to give somebody a shot. Give them an inoculum. And in this word, we'll make it desolate. So the desolate is the ramosi. The we will make it is this word here, the authn, A-U-T-H-N, the authn, the writer is the one who creates. And there's another word here that's given the meaning created. You see it in the beginning here, and God made. The poesin, the poets, the poetry is the maker. In the arch, in the top of the poetry, the poets in. You see here that word poets, and that's where it come from. The poets, the poe, P-O-I-E-O, the poio, to make. The writers, the poets. So this Greek reads a little bit different, and I got popped on my music from. So just picture Bob Dylan singing "Times Are a Changin' Here," but it will be the people as priest, and the servant as the master, and the female attendant be the lady, and the one buying is now the one selling, and the one borrowing is now the one lending, and the one owing is the one who is owed. So the second line in the Hebrew is vey, and you can see this word E-Y-E in here, meaning I, and vey means to look over or to weigh something. If you're weighing it, you don't have scales, you look over it, you give it a vey, and to sum it up, the vey come, to give the I from, come or cause. Kakan. The kakan meaning the priest. The kakan is to give kan, and that's where our word con man come from. But it's the ancient Mayan word for priest, or the kan. The COVID. So if you want to see this COVID with a I in front of the D here, this is to give Ovid, to give the sheep, and it's where our word obey come from. Obed, the obeyed. So ID is yod, and it's the working hand, ID, in his hand, and the I means to make, to work, the D means through, and so you work through your hand. And so a COVID is to give, ka, the I, to see. The V is in the hand, the COVID. You see that here, the ka, the open hand, to give. The ayin, to see. The va, or the ba, means in. The yod is the hand, to work, to make. Through, the door. The hand works through. You work with your hand. So in Egypt, that D was the hand. So if you're ready to really get freaked out, this is number 20 is just spelled with a ka, K. But number 19 is spelled with a yod tet, an itch, I-T-H, the itch. 10 and 9. And this would be the word given the meaning plant, is the itch, C2, itch, O-U, I-T-H-O-U, the itch, C2, and they shall plant, the 19. And so it's spelled many different ways, but it's the I-T-H that's in common in them. And he shall plant is to itch, see, and planted a garden, to itch C. To the itch C. Alright, people. You can catch more of these on my YouTube channel. It's being blocked right now for a week. I've been called a terrorist organization for outing the terrorist organizations. I have a backup channel here. I don't have many subscribers, but you can subscribe to that, and you can catch the ones I'm putting up while I'm being blocked on my other channel. The line has been drawn, the curse has been cast, and the winners now will later be last, as the present now will later be past. The whole world is rapidly fading, but the times they are a-changing.